Hi Capricorns, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for y'all. Okay, so let's get into it here. Yo, Virgos, I was so loud in the reading. Like, I was practically like yelling. Like, I was practically screaming. Like, come on, girl. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorns. Let's see what's going on for you, Capricorns. Two of Pentacles. You're deciding. Also, somebody wants to have sex with you, Capricorns, but you don't want to have sex. You made your final decision that you don't want to have sex anymore. Like, you don't want to, this fell in my sex position. Also, you saying that you don't want to have sex with a Sagittarius. Okay, this can also be like somebody do regrets. Now, you could be regretting having sex with a Sagittarius, okay? I'm seeing something about like a Sag or a Leo, an Aries, but I'm seeing something about like a Sag, okay? Because Sagittarius ruled the trumpet, the judgment here. So this one in my sex position, but I feel like this is a shadow energy. So let me get one more card. Okay, that was fast. We have the World there, and that's it. Oh, you don't know that something's over. This is like a new chapter for you. You don't know. You're going back and forth on something, and it's like it's a new chapter. Like, you're not going back to that, you know? Like, you're no longer a vibrational match for that. Somebody knows that you're really honest, and you're not changing. That's not changing their decision. Like, you are holding the vibration of the truth, and this is somebody that knows. This is a situation that knows that, okay, like, you're not gonna tell me nothing. It's gonna be like it was always there and it just happened. Okay, over energy for the World here is the Ace of Pentacles. So you're gonna get like an opportunity, money, support, finances. This could be like a proposal, a marriage proposal too as well. Yeah, like, you Capricorns are clearing. They're clearing out what needs to be cleared out. I see you're taking a responsibility. You are standing up. You are looking at the numbers. You're not just like looking at like the picture. You're looking at the numbers. Okay, that could be also a sign for you. We also have the Justice card here as well. So if you went to court, there's something about the judge feeling this way towards you. Okay, they see that you're cleaning. Over energy, we have the King of Staves. You're not going to jail or prison, okay? If you're feeling like you're going to go to jail or prison, Capricorns, I don't know for what, because I don't see anything about that. And I do see with the Justice here, maybe you could be thinking about maybe going to jail, going to prison, and maybe like how somebody found you and you're still going back and forth on it. But it's like you have no choice because you don't know that somebody already like tagged you. You know, it's like any minute, any day now. But I'm not seeing that for you, Virgos. I don't know why I keep calling out Virgos. I don't see that for you, Capricorns. Okay, I think these are in reverse. We have the... Okay. So you are inquiring about a man, a woman. Okay, and I feel like, I don't know if they're not interested or if they're interested. I think that this person's not interested in having a traditional mediocre relationship. Like, this person believes in like swingers and like having a cake and eating it too. But y'all ass is like, I will put your ass in jail. Or this person would be like, or me putting your ass in jail. Like, they like some like woodlock, oh, Byron to these Maury, Jerry type shit. It's like a thrill. You know, like, I felt like Capricorns, y'all was like, that's not what I expected to hear. I did not want to hear that. Like, y'all heart dropped. Y'all was like, And then also, if y'all did know this, it's a lot of air on the other side. You could feel a lot of air on the other side. Like, but wait, there's more. You know, like, now you can say you're selling cars out here for representative. Like, you know, that should go hard. Okay, I feel like you just dealing with a type of guy, type of girl where, I don't know, like, somebody is in love with the abundance, and then when that doesn't work for you, or when that doesn't work for them, they go and they start being like with a chick that like that be the side chick, the side dude, or what looks like a side chick or side dude, you know. We have the Princess of Cups in reverse here, and we have the Seven of Swords. What are you, so you lying that you don't want to be around somebody or be around a situation. You lying that you don't want to be around a divine masculine here. And there's something about like not. What's this? We have the World here. Spirit is saying thank you. That's it. Capricorns, you're both lying. I mean, well, I would say the man or the woman you're dealing with here, this person likes, you know, untraditional things, okay? In all regions, mind, body, and soul, if you catch my drift as well. Okay, and then we have the Princess of Cups here, and you are like making it seem like you don't like this person or love this person, but you do. And then that's why Spirit is saying another world, okay? Because you need to like, damn, anytime you make a decision here, it's like, damn, Capricorns, you going into chapters, not cycles. Fuck, like damn, I'm looking at this shit like, wait, what? It's usually it's cycles, but it's like every time you speak oracle, like every time you make a point, it's a whole chapter. You know how long chapters is? You're talking about years. Like you're talking about years. That means Capricorns, you got base. And it's like, you know, you will know my name is the Lord. You know, when you say something, you step into a room, like every motherfucker getting chills. Like, you know, like the fuck? Capricorns, what's going on with you? Okay, you usually get like this if you got abilities. Okay, you have abilities. And if you don't know if you have abilities, if you don't have abilities, okay, I was going to say something. If you don't have abilities, you really know yourself. So whatever you're going through with this divine masculine, you already know the answer. I know some of y'all hate when people say that, but you really do know the answer. Every time you make a decision, the Two of Pentacles, that shit is little, right? Like, they could be like being in two places at one time, right? Juggling. It's not like it's the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, high value. Two of Pentacles is, all right, you can still keep juggling. You need to find yourself. You need to know about the situation, right? You end up making a decision, you change your life. Then, added on to this new chapter here, you go into this justice energy, and now it's about you and this man, you and this woman here, you and your husband, you and your counterpart, you and your wife. And now you're having relationship problems. I don't know what your man is doing, but I do see that he fantasizing a lot. Or she's fantasizing a lot. And y'all probably like, nah, I don't want to go through that shit because I don't want to go through that situation where he's on Jerry and he with some Becky that, oh, she's a friend or he's a friend and they not no damn friend. So you're like, I'd rather not do all that. The world, boom. This is classic shit too. I mean, like, this is classic shit too. If you want to have friends, you got to prepare yourself to, you know, you got to prepare that this person is going to go through ups and downs, Capricorn. So, let's get an exit card for y'all. I don't know what's happening though, because I feel like Capricorn, you're like, okay, so what's happening with me? What's going on? But that's the point. The point is the fact that you make a lot of points, and it's like saving you the years. This is something like my sister would say something like that. Like you're making a lot of points, and you need to make your own. You need to see that you're making your points because you're saving yourself a lot of years, a lot of time. Like this is crazy. Okay, we have the Two of Swords in reverse here. A unique ability to harmonize and balance relationships. This came out in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. Over energy, we have lateness and conclusion, obstacles and uncertainties postponed. Y'all need to focus, Capricorn. Y'all need to focus on what y'all need to focus on what y'all need to focus on, okay? Focus on what you need to focus on. Okay, because I feel like you're doing a lot of like, maybe I can try this, maybe I can do this. Your energy is very trying things out, okay? Finding what the best solution, okay, the best way of how the situation and or person should work. Okay? That you're trying to, you know, be in this, you know, energy. And it's like you need to stop, you know, compromising so much, Capricorns. That's what it is. Like but then you are also being honest in what you want from the situation, you know, which is, I'm very proud of you. That's exactly, you know thyself, right? Some people, that's not for everybody, but that's what I'm picking up with you, Capricorns. And, some people don't go through this in their life because of how well they know themselves, okay, Capricorns? You could be thinking like, okay, maybe if my mother or my dad or I had a better situation or upbringing, maybe I would not have to go through this. I would just know to like never, compromise with someone and just know that this person or situation should just know better. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't go through this, okay? Like they've seen it, they heard it, and they went through it like maybe with like the person that's helping them go shopping. You know what I'm saying? Like, their butler, but not like, relationship, personal, someone really close. If somebody knows themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Capricorns, you need to, in me saying that, Capricorns, you do need to, and I feel like Capricorns too, I want to say this too, like I shouldn't have to like say things and word things a certain way. Maybe that's your situation as well, because if you're saying like, oh, someone needs to grow, like, one time somebody told me that somebody needed to grow in my life. Okay, my sister, she was like, people are still resolving situations in their life, and they're growing. And she was like, I feel like this particular, with my ex-boyfriend, she was like, he needs to grow, and I was like, I don't think he needs to grow. I feel like he knows what he knows, but he has to make a decision, because he always constantly kept saying like, you have to make a decision on whether if you want to stay with that person, like loyalty wise and so forth and so on. And with my situation, it's personal things and not others. She told me that he needed to grow. Okay, so in me saying that, like, I don't want to get too specific, in me saying that, because you say things, the decisions that you make is chapters, not cycles, you don't have to explain. A person should just know. So common sense will just come to them, right? And I was going into like why I felt like she, wasn't right. Because when you are someone that's high vibrational, even when, you're explaining yourself here, the common sense is to be kind. We work and we have to go to work for money, right? But we shouldn't have to do that, because there's a lot of people here, and you should have the same type of energy and when money is backing your ass up. It's a lot of people on this planet. You want to eat, you want to take a shower, so invent things as if you were getting a paycheck. That's the same type of energy that you should be bringing to the table. When you invented that phone, when you had that baby, when you built that building. You don't have to, get money. right? I want to pay you for your time. You shouldn't have to. I did it from the kindness of my heart. I wanted to give to my community. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. It should be the same type of energy when that's being reciprocated. So Capricorns, you shouldn't have to explain and make, and this person feel some type of way. Y'all should be getting to this point where you feel like there's no difficulties. That's how you could tell if somebody needs to, they don't need to grow. That's how you could tell something's going on with that person personally. If you're good, you're good. But if something's not good with this person, then something's not good with them. They're obviously hiding something or whatever it is here. In this case, for Capricorns, you guys could be in a Virgo energy, so watch the Virgo reading, okay? In this case, Capricorn, okay? Sorry. In this case, Capricorn, I feel like you're pausing for no reason. You're pausing because you don't know that about this person. And maybe you're not ready to admit that it is this person is not you. But you have to know thyself, and then you'll know what I mean. Okay? So you need to figure out like what's best, because it's looking like if you keep this up, Capricorns, you're going to be going in a direction that you're going to be like, okay, how did we get here? And that was the whole point of the assignment between you and this person. You got here is because you're not seeing that someone or something is not high vibrational. So whatever you're asking for, whatever you're saying here, they're not on that level. Okay? They're not on that level. A situation's not on that level. There's no shade. I just feel like Capricorns is not what you want. And they looking at you like, yeah, that's great. I'm trying to figure out like when you're going to get that. This is not what you want. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, listen. And why does things have to be that way? They're tempted. Okay? With temptation, the devil next to you, they tempted. They tempted to, patent cases. They tempted to, play favoritism. And this is supposed to be factual. But the minute you find a way to balance a situation here, okay, to harmonize, then you're not going to be in this lateness and conclusion, obstacles, uncertainties, postponed. You're not going to be that energy. If that's the energy that is bringing, then make sure if that's the energy that's bringing, make sure you match the energy. That's interesting. I feel like Capricorns, maybe you do know, but you just, maybe you may not like it. You may not be wanting to do it with this divine masculine. And that's something that you have to admit. Okay, you have a set way of how certain things should be and seen, but maybe you feel like you think that your stuff, the way how you see things, the way how you feel things is like bizarre. So you substitute, you substitute, what's that word? Conform, put yourself on a lower pedestal. Something is like, you could do better, type situation. You could do better. Like, if instead of buying sneakers from random websites, maybe go to not Foot Locker, maybe go to Nikes, right? Get Nikes, get Adidas, Balenciaga, right? Your Jordans, things that are things that are popular or whatever the situation is here. With Capricorns, yeah, because I feel like maybe this is the right person for you, the right situation for you. Okay, when it comes to a person, I just feel like you're not in it. You're not really in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta align yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself, because a huge part of this reading is about you needing to be honest with yourself, Capricorns. Like, you say no, but there's a sense of detachment energy with this, what I'm feeling here. You're detached from you saying no, You should be feeling like the Empress. If you don't know what that is, it damn sure ain't gonna be physically feeling cold all the damn time. You should also be feeling power. How does the word power make you feel? Warm. You know, like, make you feel warm. Come on, Capricorns. Okay, so that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, share, look in the description box below. So that's all. I'll keep checking on Instagram. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.